me and my girlfriend were having a serious discussion, not lighthearted.
Right.
And she hits me with the most diabolical move any man, the most terrifying move any man could think of, closes her eyes and goes, fine, what color are my eyes?
Oh, yikes, John.
Let me see if I got it in the headphones. From falling in love. Oh, me too.
Can you turn me down a little bit? Yeah.
Dude, you know what I just realized? Because we just did what we just did. Are we going? Are you turned me down in the headphones? You just did that to start?
Did that,
like a rapper?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of cool.
Dude, that was the original Get Ready With Me Walleye.
Oh,
dude, no,
nice,
listen.
dude.
Because they're like, I'm like, I just sat down, like, I gotta go I'm on the way to Miami. Like, turn me up real quick. Like, you're just gonna deliver this bar from like Jay-Z is about to deliver the Blueprint and the Curse, the best rap album of all time.
Yeah.
And he's like, hold on, like, turn this up, like, as if I'm doing other stuff.
It's the rappers Get Ready With Me. That's incredible.
Because girls are on TikTok now being like, get ready with me while I tell you who I'm voting for. And they're like, I'll give you this, my opinions, but I'm doing other important stuff.
That's great.
I'm on the way. It's like diminishing the current situation because you're like, I'm doing so many more important things that I did it this week with a video. I want that what SEC schools or what denominations.
Yes.
Went huge for me, by the way.
Yep.
I wrote the whole thing.
Yep.
I wrote all the jokes, obviously.
Yeah.
I wrote them all. I got with my cameraman. We went downtown. I got a coffee, an iced coffee, and I go, dude, you know what we should do? Let's do what SEC schools, CC schools, or which denominations. I like said it.
Yes.
That's like are we on?
Yes. That's exactly what that
It is.
Dude, I love it.
It's exactly, it's like a small, like, manipulative trick.
Yeah.
To think, oh, this guy's like on the way to,
Oh, he's just off the cuff like that?
and he's going to meet with his agent, and he's like just like dropping a small dime on us, and it's like gone 6 million views.
Oh, he lives content, dude. Look at him.
Oh, dude, you know what we should do?
He's
And
walking views.
yo, turn me up in the headphones. Are we going? That's exactly why. Like, I think about it. Why would that be in there?
Right. You can obviously take that out.
As if, yes, you can take it out. Number two, as if you just put these on. As if you haven't been in the...
As if the engineer doesn't know exactly what the level should be.
Yeah, and then when they play the track, like, yeah, you can cut that out.
Yeah.
I wonder what the deeper psychological meaning of why you leave that in.
There's so in F1 racing, there's a button on the steering wheel where it turns on their microphone and they can talk to their team in the pit.
Okay, yeah.
And they, for the longest time, I thought they were just always on. And so they would they'd make a mistake or something, they'd scream, they'd curse, they'd yell at the guys in the pit.
Yeah.
And then I realized there's a button for it.
Yeah.
And so it's like, oh, you guys are just clicking the button to yell at these guys.
Oh,
like,
hey,
it's the same thing. It's like, you can leave that out. You can just not press the button and
or
yell.
just yell to yourself.
Yes, exactly.
And you're like, hey, turn this on. Oh, are we going now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, dude, you can just take that out. You don't need it.
Are we rolling?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, we're rolling.
Yes.
And you can ask me if I'm rolling, and then we'll stop rolling and then say, hey, we're going to roll again, and don't say, are we rolling?
It's like if you watched a movie and they left in like, and action.
It's the same thing.
You'd be like, why is that there?
Oh, dude, these guys are just, like, he just walked onto the set.
Where they finish a take and they're like, was that good? And
Yeah.
just cut.
Why is that in there? Yeah. Yeah, they do it at the end sometimes too.
Yeah.
Yeah, cut me off, bro.
Yeah.
Turn off this beat. I'm done.
I'm done. I'm out.
I mean, there's a lot of like, check. All right, can you hear me? I guess because that's a cool, you're going to just sit there.
Who was the first to do that?
Well, if you just like play the track, sit in silence for like 12 seconds until you start coming in, that's weird.
Yeah.
You got to introduce yourself somehow.
It's got to be something.
It's got to be something. Well, welcome in, everybody. I don't know why we went on that for no reason.
Good morning.
Headed back on tour this week. Thursday, whenever you're hearing this podcast, I'm probably hopping on an airplane to go to Springfield, Missouri. 5 shows this weekend. Come out and see us. And then we're going to Philly, October 13th and 15th. 5 shows there. A couple sold out. Then we're going to Appleton, Wisconsin. 5 shows there. A couple sold out. Sarasota, Melbourne, and Fort Lauderdale, Florida at the end of September. All those got low tickets. Jacksonville also. Lima, Ohio, 3 shows in Shipshewana, Indiana, October 4th and 5th. Saginaw, Michigan, October 6th. Cheyenne, Wyoming, Sioux Falls, and Denver, Colorado, 17th, 18th, and 19th. Then we're going to California, Bakersfield, Oxnard, Long Beach. That is October 31st to November the 2nd. First week in November, we're going to Georgia, Savannah, Athens, Augusta, adding on Bristol, Tennessee, 2 shows there. Midland, Texas, Lubbock, Texas, low tickets. In that city, second show added in Dallas, November the 23rd, Chicago, December the 7th, and Davenport, Iowa, December the 8th. Would love to see you. And let me just say this, dude. I got 2 things I need to thank. I need to thank the John Crist. They're not even fans at this point because they've kept me alive.
Their family?
Yeah, their family. Yeah, like Vin Diesel says. Yes. I'll tell you right after I tell you about AG1, baby. Taking care of your health isn't always easy, but at least should be simple. That's why for the longest time I've been drinking AG1, baby. No exceptions. Day. They said every day, but I change it to day, baby.
We're rappers now.
It's just 1 scoop mixed in water once a day, every day. Makes me feel energized, ready to take on the day. Granted, it is 11 a.m. and it's a little late, but you get it.
You can still take it on.
That's because each serving of AG1 delivers its daily dose of vitamins. What else, Easton? Let me tell you. Minerals, pre- and probiotics, and more. It's a powerful, healthy habit that's also powerfully simple. Just 1 little bit of powder in a drink on Monday morning, mix it with some water, and you good to go, baby. Then you batten with house money the rest of the day. I add that in myself. You can eat all the fast food you want because you're already set up. AG1 is a quality project. I trust AG1 to support my whole body health. I know I'm getting essential brain, gut, and immune health support with vitamins, probiotics, and nutrients from Whole Foods. I like to think of it as a nutritional insurance. It's a good way to say that.
Yeah.
I know I'm covering my nutritional bases right from the start of the day, baby. Healthy aging shouldn't feel complicated, Alex. It really shouldn't. The thought of taking multiple supplements or healthy, mixing with matching pills, powders, sounds exhausting.
Couldn't be me.
Doing it. Just 1 daily scoop of AG1 covers my nutrient gaps and supports mental and physical health. Look at the mental and physical health of us, too. Not Easton, because he didn't have any.
It's actually a good study. We're not giving Easton any.
Yeah, look at him.
And we're taking it, so you can see kind of like he's declining, we're getting better.
We're getting better. We're distancing ourselves.
Right.
There's 1 product I had to recommend to elevate your health. It's AG1, and that's why I've partnered with them for, forever. I feel like for the beginning of this podcast.
Yeah.
What if I didn't even have a podcast and I was just like, they support me? They're like, what's the ROI for them? I don't know. I don't have a podcast yet, but I'm just... If you want to take ownership of your health, start with AG1. Try AG1 and get free 1-year supply of vitamin D3 plus K2 and 5. AG1 travel packs with your first purchase of exclusively at drinkag1.com/netpositive. That's drinkag1.com/netpositive, or hit the link in the episode description below.
Energy today, John. I feel it.
Shout out to the family.
Yeah, what's up?
Number 1 is because there's been so many, like the State of the Union with like live touring. Yeah. It's like it's coming undone for like a lot of people because everybody like post-COVID, nobody was touring during COVID.
Right.
After COVID, everybody was touring and everybody had money. And now, like you've seen all your favorite artists post-COVID.
Right. And
now, in inflation, people just don't have the kind of money they used to.
Sure.
And our tours are loaded.
Great.
Loaded.
Great.
Everybody's coming.
So they just keep showing up.
Yeah, they just keep showing up.
Love them.
And I feel like we've been there's a lot of people that you go out to see the show and it's not overwhelming.
Yeah.
And they come back to town. You want to go again? I don't know.
Yep.
And I feel like we've been delivering an unbelievable live show for 15 years.
Yeah, dude.
And people keep showing up.
Yeah.
And it's awesome.
That's amazing.
Number 1, shout out. Number 2,
yes,
the family may have this week literally saved my relationship.
Oh.
Because, may or may not know, I'll give you the backstory. Me and my girlfriend were having a serious discussion, not lighthearted.
Right.
And she hits me with the most diabolical move any man, the most terrifying move any man could think of. She closes her eyes and goes, "Fine, what color are my eyes?"
Oh, yikes, John.
I panicked, dude. I listen. And
understandably so.
Okay, and every man, you go, if another man says it got the best of him, you just go, moment of silence.
Yeah.
Happens to the best of us. Mm-hmm. If it wasn't for God's mercy, that would have been me.
Yeah.
Every guy said that. And I said, I mean, I panicked, first of all. It was a high stakes moment.
Yeah.
Very high. I said,
how long was the pause? Too long.
well, too long, and I got it wrong. Yeah. She goes, fine, what color are my eyes? I go, brown. Just like that. And then she was like,
not confident.
No. She goes, wow, really? And then I go, blue? Question mark? And then that was even worse. And that was the end. Dude, it was the end. And it was like, is my girlfriend ever going to forget that?
No.
No, dude, no, never.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
But we were out that was probably, I want to say, more than a month ago. 2 months ago. We're out at dinner last week, and she goes, remember when you didn't even know the color of my eyes? And she goes, you know what? It's ridiculous. I'm going to put this on Instagram story. Puts it on Instagram story.
Oh, boy.
Rehashes the whole thing.
Right.
Everybody got my back.
Nice.
Not every one of them. Most would be like, I've been married for 13 years. My husband did this. He still doesn't know, and I love him to death, and we got 4 kids together. Everybody.
You got bailed out,
bro. Bailed out.
That's crazy.
If I'm looking at you honestly, and if you say, John, if you love this podcast or have ever watched my videos and have laughed and said, John, can I do anything for you? My family of 10 is going to come to the Lubbock, Texas show, or I could respond to your girlfriend's Instagram story and defend you. Which one would you like for me to do?
Right.
I say, hop on Lydia's Instagram story.
Yes.
And bail me out.
Yes, please.
And that's what they did.
Shouts out the family.
I know, dude. Shouts out the family, dude. And I'm just sitting there. She goes, fine, I'm going to put this on Instagram story. And I was trying to be like, listen.
Good. Go for it.
And then
you
she's
sure
like,
you want to though? Like,
she goes, oh, this guy's saying like this happened to him. And this woman is saying, I love my husband so much, but I don't think he knows my eye color either.
She must have been pissed.
Oh, well.
Total.
It was kind of in a tongue backfire. Oh, she must have been pissed at the responses.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a total backfire.
Yeah. And I am just, you know how like, have you ever seen that Shawshank Redemption when he finally claws his way through the drainage pipes in the sewer? Yes.
And he's in the
for 2 miles, and he finally like, that was me. Dude. I was crying. I might have been crying.
Dude, I gotta be honest. I wouldn't have bailed you out on that.
Yeah, you would have left me.
That's
a
nuts.
lot of people did.
That's nuts.
Yeah, a lot of people did.
Yeah.
But I was trying to think. I'm trying to think of what the male equivalent is.
Ooh, yeah.
And this is the thing the closest thing I could come up with. Ask your spouse, female. Ask your wife what. I would like people to record this. Ask your wife, what do I do for a living? Like, what if I'm going to work? What am I going to do there?
Sure.
Okay, you're specifically.
Yeah.
What does Maggie think we're doing? Like,
just hanging out.
Yeah. All right, I got to go to work.
Yeah.
What do you think he's doing?
Yeah.
And if any guy goes to like a 9 to 5, I would love to hear a guy. Maybe you can hide your phone and record it. Mm-hmm. Hey, what do I do for a living?
Yep.
Would they know?
Right. I don't know. I'd like to see.
They were like, I've been going to this job for 15 years.
Yeah.
What do I do there?
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I know about Paul from the office over. He's like kind of controlling. There's like a thing due every quarter for the IRS. You know, I would. Lydia knows what I do because she's been with me.
Right.
At it.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
You nailed it with 9 to 5 though. Like, yours is a cool job.
Actually, she doesn't know. Like, if I today, she doesn't know what I'm doing.
That's fair. Yeah.
I'm the pod. She's like, this is.
Yeah. She just knows you went and got a latte. That's what she thinks you did today. Yeah. So how was your latte?
Yeah.
Good. All right. Cool.
The wives. I would love to know tell me what your husband does, not his title.
Right.
What he's doing there.
I was gonna say like favorite sports team.
That's what I was gonna say.
Like who do you cape for?
The most.
Yeah, like who is your ride or die squad that you?
Well, that one's probably like in her face a little bit more.
Which I would argue like eyes are in your face too.
hey, Alex.
Sorry,
Alex.
sorry, I forgot what we were doing. Sorry.
Hey.
Sorry, I'm the B mic.
Yeah, that would be eyes. The window to the soul. Yeah. No.
Literally in the face.
That's like staring at you in the face. Like your eyes.
Like eyes.
Hey. But you go, man, I don't know.
I like the what does he do for a living?
Yeah.
I like that.
Do you know the year of your wife's birth?
Yeah.
Do you? So do I.
You know the year of my wife's birth?
No, not year. Yeah. Just like, man, I wasn't ready for that. Yeah, like what's the that's not a good example. What's the tag number on your car? You're like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I routinely have to like really second guess what Maggie's phone number is.
Yeah. I was just about to say, do you know Lydia's phone number? Well,
No.
I got grilled this weekend.
I know 479.
Yeah, I got grilled this weekend for not knowing Lauren's phone number.
That's just what, first three?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. So see if you can look it up. Look up What Color Are My Eyes, Jennifer Lopez. It's a movie, and Jennifer Lopez is like on the beach. I don't know if it'll come up. What color? It's like a YouTube clip. It should come up. What color are my eyes? Yeah, there it is. The top one. I think that'd be it. Yeah.
Wi-Fi choosing a great time to just be slow.
You can do the second one if you want. Oh, they're all TikToks. Yeah. They're all basically. It's Jennifer Lopez is like on the beach, and this is like a romantic comedy, and then she does it, and then it's like. She turns around and goes, fine, what color are my eyes? And he's like, well, when it's in the light, they're hazel. And then when you look a certain way, and then when you're happy and you get that little like, and he like describes them in detail. And it's like the most in love, like, oh, and I was like, listen, this is y'all's problem because this is not how life works.
Right.
It's like watching, I wonder if they'll play it. It's like, yeah, here we go.
Do you have volume, Houston?
This is perfect.
Give me one good reason.
Here we go.
Because I'm different.
Okay.
Really? Okay, what color are my eyes?
Watch.
Well, at first glance, your eyes are brown. But when the light hits them, they change to amber. And if you look really closely around the iris, the color is pure honey. But when you look into the sun, they almost look green.
Piano builds.
Yep. That's my favorite.
I can't compete with that.
No, none of those.
Dude, you just watch that and then you try to bring that into real life.
Yeah, no.
No, I can't compete with that.
No.
What if I said they're hazel? You're like, really? That's it? You're like, dude.
You know what would have saved us there is
Yeah.
if they kept in the director going, and action.
Yeah, and action. Did I do it well? Was that enough emotion?
Did I get that? Yeah.
That's like what I used to have a joke in my show about, like, you guys watch like The Bachelorette, and they're like, for the first time they're gonna date, they're gonna go on like he brought a carpet out to like a waterfall, and then he like sat there and fed each other strawberries.
Yeah.
And then John Mayer himself was like playing in the background, and then there was like a shooting star and I'm like, yeah, and then I take a girl to like 2 for $20 at Chili's, and I'm a bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you didn't have production teams helping you out. Yeah.
Like, dude, this is not a realistic. Well, I could go farther with this analogy, but I'm just gonna leave it right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what we get. But just want to say thanks to the fans.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah, I
and
owe
let's
you
clap
guys-
it up again for
Yeah,
him. We
I
can
owe
give
you
it to him
guys.
again. That's
Thank
huge.
you.
That is massive.
And disrespectful to call them fans. Thanks to the family.
Fam.
And if I'm ever yelling at somebody in traffic or somebody cut me off and they go, dude, you owe me. I go, what? It's like, dude, I defended you in your girlfriend's
Right.
DMs.
Yep.
Yeah. Shout out.
And you'll
Dude.
be like, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Okay. I have 2 things to clear up, and then we'll get into the episode.
Okay.
But we have a lot. This is a special episode.
It is.
Because we're going to solve some people's problems. Yeah. A lot of people DM'd us. I said, what are your problems? Therapist, John, Alex, and Easton are here to solve it.
Yeah.
And a couple of people, actually a bunch of people, and I got the 6 best ones.
Okay.
So we'll get to those. But let me just say, there's a lot of, and this is not in defense of him and everybody, all these idiot music artists are saying Trump does not have permission to use your music. That's not how a record deal works. I've seen it so many times.
Yeah.
The Smashing Pumpkins and
Green Day.
everybody's like, I'm going to sue Trump. Dude, I do a live show
Yeah.
5 times a week.
Yeah.
We have a spot of, if you play music for commercial gain, which they are doing.
Right.
There's BMI, there's ASCAP, there's 3 different companies that are in charge of music played commercially. Like if you have a restaurant and you play a Spotify playlist, you have to pay them.
Right.
If you're doing it for commercial use.
Right.
Just like if you rent a movie and you have everybody into your backyard charge $20 and watch Ghostbusters. You can't do that.
Right.
You have to pay them.
Yep.
You can do it, but you have to pay them. So anytime you sign any kind of or if your music is on Spotify, it's not free, but it's available to be played.
Right.
We could play any of those songs on this podcast. We'd have to pay for it, right?
Yeah.
We'd have to either be copyrighted or you have to pay for it.
Yep.
You can, every song you can play. And I saw this, not even in defense of Trump, but it drives me insane.
I said Green Day. It wasn't Green Day. It was Jack White, the White Stripes.
Everybody that doesn't support Trump, which I'm fine.
Sure.
But you're like, we are sending a cease and desist to Trump because he can't play our music at his rallies.
Yeah.
Yes, he can.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to ask you, dude. You signed a record deal and you put all that music on Spotify. And I'm not even like defending him. It's just like I see these like arrogant, like moral high ground posts on the internet. Just drives me insane. That's not how music works.
Yeah, and the publishing company and the label who owns your rights would love to take that check from the Trump campaign.
Would love it.
Yeah. And also are probably voting for him based on the tax bracket they're in. So like you're
so
kind of fighting an uphill battle.
So are you.
So go ahead and post.
Yeah,
right.
You
so,
probably voted for him too.
So post whatever you'd like,
Yeah.
but just so we're clear.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah.
That's cute.
And that record goes off. So like shut up.
Yeah. And yeah. And the song is like what?
Yeah. Like come on, man.
And you're like what? So you're saying they're playing my music in there? Sick. What's it? Remember when I think it was Billy Joel. He took his music off Spotify. Was it Billy Joel?
No, it was.
Who was it? For something about Joe Rogan or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Was it Billy Joel?
No, it was Neil Diamond.
Neil Diamond. Okay,
Yeah.
what was it again? And then he like
It was when they signed Joe Rogan. Neil Diamond and a female artist pulled their music off. Both older artists who I don't know who's really streaming a ton of their stuff.
Yeah. It's Neil Diamond's not on Deezer, dude.
Oh no!
Or whatever. Yeah. Well, hey, his agent's like, I'm not worried because nobody searched it, so you're fine, dude. What's a more niche one? What's the Jay-Z one?
What?
The music streaming platform.
Oh, Tidal.
Tidal. Neil Diamond's on a Tidal?
Yeah.
Tidal? I'm sure, dude. And then it's like silently like added back.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They
3
came
weeks
back.
later.
Yeah.
It's like Jason Isbell when the Morgan Wallen. Morgan Wallen Cover Me Up.
Yeah.
Is Jason Isbell's song.
Okay.
When Morgan Wallen got canceled for the neighbor thing, he was like, I'm donating all revenue from the Morgan cut to the NAACP. I go for how long? Like now you've given him millions of dollars. Dude, that's a house in 30A. Are you still doing that?
Also, you didn't solve anything.
Also, you didn't solve anything, dude. You didn't say it's just like
Also, no one was looking at you.
no, dude. It's like, God, it drives me insane.
Bro,
it's like
nobody was asking you any questions.
Nobody cares, dude.
You're just like, and I'm giving up all my money too.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh,
What?
Okay. Who are you?
That's
Okay. I
fine.
mean, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, listen up. Who is this Jack White? He said he's not letting his music play at the. Well, we don't care.
Yeah, that's
what he
fine.
said.
Yeah.
Also, that's fine. Also, we didn't really want your music. We just scrolled through and picked one.
Can we still play it on game day at our stadium? Or because if we can do that, then we're fine. Yeah, okay.
How did you know about this? Oh, because it went viral. Because it was at a Trump rally, dude. Gosh. And there's like, now I saw one that the other day was like 50 artists. I didn't screenshot it, but it was like 50 artists that have said that Trump can't play your music.
Oh, I'd love to see the list.
Hey, turns out he can play all of them.
I'd
and he
love to see
should
the
play
list.
all of them and then say he's it's just like, it's like when a bass.
Also, that doesn't mean you endorse him. He likes your music. So you can't.
Nobody would
you know
think
what I mean?
that.
Like,
Nobody would be like, Billy Corgan's voting for Trump. But it's like, dude, this is it's like, dude, gosh. It just drives me.
Hey, it's not about you.
Hey, real quick.
It's not about you.
We don't care.
Yeah. The music went well with the clip. That was why we used it. I don't.
And then 50 Cent's like, dude, use my music. Or like whoever. If it's like, many men.
Uh-huh.
But like, it's like somebody like a baseball player or something like gets called out and then uses like a racial slur. Mm-hmm. He's like, I'm going to racial sensitivity training. You're like, we know you're bad. You're like, it's not. This does nothing.
Imagine if that was the response to like people who got caught like being blatantly racist.
Yeah.
They were just like, yeah, I mean, I hid for a while. I had a good run. Like the press conference is just like, yeah, I mean, it's true. I'm racist.
Yeah. You're like, wow. I would have been like,
damn, I respect
respect.
that,
I don't know.
I mean, at least he owned it. I don't know.
He
Isn't
came
that
out
the
and
first
said-
step?
yeah,
Is like he's
I
not
don't know.
denying it.
Yeah,
So
he's not denying it. Just like it's like so like
the
when they're
post-canceled press conference.
oh yeah, I'm gonna write that down. Hold on, the post-cancel press conference is actually
You have to
hilarious.
field questions.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
have to get up there and be like, okay, we'll open up the floor for questions.
I'm literally writing that down. Hey, listen, you know, and it's like it's sponsored by all the brands and all the canceled brands,
Just like
Bud Light,
Gatorade. Like,
Well, you know, I had a good 8-year run. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, we practice and make sure we keep all that stuff in private for a long time. And
my team, super NDA'd.
yeah,
Everybody's
everybody
locked up.
We had a locked up. We had a Drake style on the tour bus. I mean, we had everybody locked up. We thought we were doing it well, and then
no phones at the house.
what
Always
happens
no
is,
phones at the
yeah,
house.
You know, when I went on a podcast, and it was my buddy's podcast, and I felt pretty comfortable, and we like had a couple of beers, and then, you know, something slipped out. You know, can I recover from it? I mean, we'll see.
You know, all we could do is just say we'll be better tomorrow.
We'll see.
And,
Yeah, I mean,
we'll just work on
yeah,
this.
Yeah,
You know?
next man up.
Yeah. No. Next man up. Hopefully he's white, but
Oh, Alex Earl got canceled, didn't she?
she did.
What
For
did she
something
do?
she said when she was like 14.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's
On-
a better
on Twitter or
yeah,
something?
I was 14,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I don't know what to. I thought I had the Twitter deleted by then, you know, because when my agent called me up with his new deal, they said let's go over, let's scrub the internet, and yeah, I thought we were in a position to be successful, and turns out, you know, the competitors are tough. They'll do their research. You know, depends on how big the contract is. We just didn't know. We just didn't come ready to play. I mean, that's all there is to it. I mean, when you sign that deal, you got to know that they're going to go back in your Twitter. I mean, there's really nothing you could do.
Reporters taking notes
Yeah.
diligently.
He's like, oh, that makes sense. Yeah,
ready to
I mean,
play.
you know,
Contracts.
I mean, yeah, when we signed that contract, it's like, dude, you know, I thought we were poised to have a big season, but yeah, it turns out I had some conversations that, you know, I thought were private, and they went public, and I'm here to take ownership of it. Are we going to be better? We'll see. You know,
Time's gonna tell. You know,
I was going to tell.
time's gonna tell. So it's like, yeah, time told you to stop saying those words a long time ago.
Yeah, dude, we done told you, bro. Canceled.
The canceled press conference.
That's a great one. I think we just did the bit right here.
yeah,
Yeah,
there
we
it
didn't
is.
need to do it. We just
And
did it.
clip it.
All right. Let me just say one more thing, because I think this podcast exists literally sometimes to correct the erroneous information that you see on the internet.
Yeah.
And this is I don't think this take is going to be super controversial, but I think a lot of women are going to be. No, you'll see
we
when
go.
you'll see when we get to it. A lot of women are going to be thanking me.
Oh, okay.
Is it kind of embarrassing? And let me just think about this before you respond in anger. I'm talking to the people on the internet, not you guys.
Oh, okay.
Is it kind of cringe? I don't know if that's a good word for it. Is it kind of embarrassing to say you won't go to a wedding because that's when a certain football game is on?
'Tis the season.
I see that so much. It's like, dude, you're gonna get married on November the 14th. That's when Georgia plays Alabama, and you're like I'm the biggest sports fan there is.
Sure.
We talk about sports all the time.
Yep.
So if you told Alabama you're not gonna go to the game or watch the game, they could care zero.
Right.
They could care zero. This is a wedding that someone in real life has invited you to be at.
Yep.
I'm guessing a friend, a close friend. If it costs money.
Right.
So at least you're of value to them, and you can celebrate their committing to life together. You can be there in person, and you're saying, I'm not going to go.
Right.
Because of a sport of some 18-year-olds are playing a game of ball sports.
Ball sport. Nice. Yeah.
Is that off base? Because I heard it a bunch on the radio this week. I listened to the sports radio because I couldn't figure out how to get my Bluetooth connected to my new car. So I'm just listening to the local sport. It's like, dude, Michigan, Ohio State. I can't go to that wedding. Your sister? You can't go to your sister's wedding?
Yeah.
Am I off base on that?
Off
Is
base
that
meaning it's ridiculous for somebody to do that?
It's
Is that what you're saying?
ridiculous for somebody to say they're not going to someone in their real life's wedding
Yeah.
for a sporting event.
Yes, that's
Now,
ridiculous.
if you work for the team, or if you're like,
you're still getting work off. What are we talking about?
yeah, you're still working.
You're going to the no. You're getting work off and you're going to the wedding.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
It's
I'm agreeing
like,
with you.
What
Yes.
what kind of like,
If I'm getting married now,
yeah.
I'm scheduling my wedding on Saturday.
Yeah.
1 p.m.
Yeah.
Just to weed out the people who would make that decision.
Great
Good.
point. Yeah.
Don't come.
Perfect. See who, like I've always said that, like if you leave being a fan of whatever football team you're a fan of, they don't care.
Right.
If you leave your job, they care a little bit because you contribute to them and they pay you. If you leave your family, they're like, we can't go on without you.
Right.
So try to put as much effort as, I understand people like sports and like dumb stuff, but like try to put your effort where you are valued the most.
Yep.
And you're saying, I'm not going to go to this one because of this one.
Right.
It's like backwards.
Let's take the next step. You go to the wedding.
Yeah.
Begrudgingly.
Yeah.
You go.
Yeah.
And you got the phone tilted on its side, leaning up against the centerpiece. That costs way too much money. You okay with them doing that? They're watching the game on the phone during the it's muted. The volume's down.
Because it's I feel like it's a hack. It's like anyone who likes pineapple on pizza should be in jail. I was like, dude, are we still bringing this up?
Yeah.
There's nothing in your brain.
Yeah.
Is there nothing? It's like going out to like I don't like the word moist. I'm like, dude, stop saying this. There's nothing in your brain. Is there nothing in there that you can't show up to this dinner for an hour and a half and discuss with people around you? You're like, I'm watching. It's like, it's people. It's for people with, it's like that with no personality.
Sure.
It's like,
I'd agree with that.
it's like people in like that politics is their personality.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you can vote for whoever you want, but who are you?
Right.
It's like, dude, your default is this because there's nothing in there. Like,
you're fired up today, bro. I like this.
dude, I just don't. But you can say, man, here's what you can do.
Okay.
What's the biggest rivalry? Michigan, Ohio State?
Sure.
Okay. And who does it mean the most to? Outside of alumni of the, like, what fan is most dedicated? I'm trying to think of who the stakes would be the highest for outside of people that are playing.
Probably students, I'd say, maybe.
Current students?
Yeah.
And so you go, I have to watch this game that you're like, it doesn't affect you in any way.
Yeah.
I love sports.
Same.
Yes. And after I like to go, and tonight I'm gonna go watch the Braves.
Nice.
And we're a game and a half out of, or a game up in the wild card.
Yep.
It's entertaining. The Falcons are about to play. We're set to win the division. I know everything. I love sports.
Yep.
But I would never. I always said like. I guess I did it for the Daytona 500. It's the only time I ever did it. I said I would never put my dreams on hold to go watch someone else pursue theirs.
Nice.
So I never cancel a show of mine.
Yep.
To go watch. That's anybody. That's a Luke Combs, or like the Luke Combs is Post Malone. Well, I'll fit it around mine.
Yep.
Because I'm doing mine.
Yep.
And then if I can fit this around it, I'll go. But my agent, we're planning the spring tour, and I did say keep February the 26th open.
Nice.
Because of the Daytona 500.
There you go.
But I can put those shows anywhere.
Yeah.
So I guess I've kind of done it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that works.
just to be like,
That's a dream of yours to go.
yeah, I've been. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
You love
unbelievable.
going.
Yeah. And I can go because I can do this.
Sure.
Yeah. To say
Your point stands, though.
you're getting married, it's like a cool hack thing to do at a wedding.
You nailed it with the personality thing. You don't have a personality, so you just latch onto this team. That's what you're doing?
And if the team,
Dude, I can't. I mean,
dude, hey, not now.
dude, kickoff's at 12. Yeah? Cool. You kicked off my wedding invite list.
Yeah, I'm gonna get married in Ohio, Ohio State, Michigan.
Yeah.
Whenever that game is. That
Sure.
game's every year, right?
Yep.
That's the biggest one. Or Auburn, Alabama, the Iron Bowl.
Sure.
Hey, I'm gonna take a year off because my niece is getting married.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go, dude. Go to the bathroom during the maid of honor speech and check the score.
Sure. All right. So you're okay with a little bit of like keeping up with it, you know what I mean? Like, where are you?
Yeah, and if you get in there and you know your uncle is a big fan,
Sure.
you can be like, but hey, isn't this amazing that Madison is getting married?
The most niece name of all time.
Madison. Hey, it's incredible, dude. Madison's life is changing
So
today.
excited for
and
her.
we can be there.
Yeah.
My friends, I have so many of my friends now that I was like, dude, I was at your wedding 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's awesome.
Yeah.
I missed it because the Braves were in the wild card. It's crazy. If you asked any of the Braves players, they'd be like, go to the wedding.
Yeah.
Dude. They would.
Yeah.
They would ask any of the go to the wedding.
Bro, did you see the clip this week of oh man, who was it? Player for, I think it was in the Braves organization, because I think the manager in the story was Bobby Cox.
Oh yeah.
So this is dated a bit.
Greg Maddux, I think.
It was a guy who met Tiger Woods, and Tiger.
Oh, it was Jeff Francoeur.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you saw the story.
Yeah,
that's exactly what it is.
Yes.
Tiger said, "Do you want to come golf with me?"
Yeah.
He said, "I have a game." Bobby Cox found out about it and said, "What are you doing? Go golf with Tiger."
Yes,
Third inning, first at bat, run down the line.
Yes.
Pretend you roll your ankle. I'll get you out of there.
Yeah.
Go golf. The story goes they went and played 27 holes with Tiger.
With Tiger Woods.
And it said, and his wife called him and said, "Hey, by the way, it just says on ESPN that Jeff Francoeur has a high ankle sprain."
For a high ankle strain. He's
awesome.
This is the game.
That's it.
Yeah, this is perfect.
That's a big league manager telling a big league player, "Dude,
Hey.
go golf with Tiger. You're insane."
This is your work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take
What
the
do you
day.
do? And this is it was a spring training game, I think so. But you go, yeah, what? This is what?
Crazy.
That's a great example.
I saw it this week. That's one of the coolest baseball stories I've seen.
I think it's a hack. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You showing up to whatever the thing and all you can talk about is Ohio State football. It's hack.
It's funnier to say it sarcastically. Like if I was getting married and my friend was like, "Dude, kickoff's at 12. I can't come." I'd be like, "Oh, good one, bro," because that would be ridiculous if you were serious, right?
Yeah, because there is a guy that is serious.
Yeah.
I want to know the defense.
Dude, there's no defense for that.
I don't think there. I would love to hear it. If you gotta have one, email us.
Team's gonna play as the team plays either way.
Yeah,
money on the game.
Yeah, Easton, don't bring reality into this. If you got money
Easton,
on the game,
always thinking about gambling.
You got money on the game. Yeah, I need to go watch so and so. Yeah, well, in a year and a half, he's going to be selling used cars in Tuscaloosa. So what? Sorry, that was too far
for somebody.
That was too
that
far.
Just hit home really hard.
I should have stopped, but I didn't.
Somebody's on the lot right
Dang
now. Like I am selling cars.
Shoot. But we're selling things too. You know.
Sure are, dude.
This week's episode brought to you by Miracle Made, baby. The sheets I woke up on this morning. Did you know that your temperature at night can be one of the greatest impacts on your sleep quality? If you wake up too hot or too cold, I highly recommend you check out Miracle Made's bed sheets. Inspired by NASA, Miracle Made has used silver-infused fabrics to make temperature-controlled regulated bedding so you can sleep at the perfect temperature all night long. I came up with that off the dome. Thank you very much. Did you know that your traditional bed sheets can harbor more bacteria than a toilet seat? Gross. It can lead to acne, allergies, stuffy noses, and that's not good. Miracle Made offers a whole line of self-cleaning, eco-friendly bedding, such as sheets, pillowcases, and comforters, and prevents 99% of bacteria and requires 3 times less laundry. Unbelievable, dude. I woke up feeling ready to go. Between this and AG1, dude, I'm unstoppable. Self-cleaning properties for better quality sleep. A self-cleaning comfort and luxury designed for yo skin. Go to trymiracle.com/netpositive to try Miracle Made sheets today. And whether buying them for yourself or a gift for a loved one, if you order today, you can save over 40% and use our promo code netpositive and check out and get 3 free towels. And save an extra 20%. I'm so confident Miracle products backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, get a full refund. Upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. With Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/netpositive and use the code netpositive for your free 3-piece towel set and save over 40%. Again, trymiracle.com/netpositive or hit the link in the episode description below. Boom, got it. We'll get to one piece of news, and then we got to get to the internet's questions.
Okay.
We're going to solve the listeners' problems.
I'm so excited to get to them. I haven't read one of them.
Yes. Okay. Tell me what you think about. Let's watch this blind. I've seen this. I want to watch this. I need both your responses blind, and we might not watch the whole thing, but you get to the start of it.
Okay.
Easton, you too.
Ladies, if you see a man post a selfie, just understand that he is absolutely going through it. The older he is, the worse he is. There's nothing that unsettles me more than when like that 55-year-old man goes on Facebook and he's like, all right, the hoes gonna love this. Drop the camera down low and it's just like, why did you post that, sir? It's because you're going through a divorce. You are in the depths of hell. The only respectable way that a man can post a selfie is if he doesn't post it at all. It needs to be posted by somebody else, a loved one, a wife, a child, the Miami-Dade Police Department. A mugshot, that can be a very respectable way to post a selfie. If you earn that mugshot in an honorable way. In the last 3 years, I've probably taken 2 selfies. And was there a correlation between changing of medications and the increase in my selfie taking? Absolutely.
Hey, well done.
Great take.
Dude. Well done.
No notes.
Fantastic.
No notes.
That's great.
Isn't that perfect?
That's really good.
If a dude, okay, I've posted. All right, I could be held accountable to this. You can scroll back in my feed.
Oh, same, dude.
Somebody can scroll back in my feed, and the last time it's not post 2019. There's no way I've done one in the last 5 years.
Is a selfie? Are we calling a selfie the same as a mirror pic?
That a mirror pic is worse.
You think so?
Jail immediately.
Oh, then I am in jail.
Yeah, it's
Oh, are you?
Federal prison.
Oh yeah, both of you.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's me.
No, not me. Not me.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no.
Yeah, Easton's clear.
I'm locked up.
You'll never
Yeah.
fight. You can hire the CIA. They're not going to find a selfie.
I
No, so-
love a mirror pic.
You do?
I do.
Oh, I like to get on your stories. Yeah.
I'm posting the feed too, man. I'm there.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm
Hey.
guilty.
Oh, a mirror pic versus a
Front camera's crazy, dude. This wait,
hold on. Let me think.
selfie front
Yeah,
camera?
yeah.
No.
Because if you're going to mirror, you're it's the whole fit.
Yes.
A selfie you can't get a whole fit. Of
course.
You can only get
And I got long arms. I can
Your
get a
face.
lot of the fit, but I can't
you
get
can
the whole,
get you
unless
can't
I'm
get yeah.
unless I'm angled from
Which would be
above.
impossible.
Yeah, bird's eye view selfie.
But these like if a woman posts a selfie, in general, that would be pleasing for the people of the internet.
that's why we follow.
I guess.
Arguably.
Or that nobody's opposed to that.
Right.
If a dude
It's on brand.
Yeah, that's a better way to say
Yeah.
it. No reason, unless he goes. If you're announcing somebody announces like I'm left my job, I've departed, I'm starting my own business, but find one from your camera roll.
Right.
This is not
You have a professional photo somewhere for that. Use
somewhere,
that. Yeah.
and everybody knows it's not today.
Right.
So you can go scroll through anywhere if you want to make a big announcement.
Sure.
I took a new job. We're moving.
Yep.
And I get that you want to put that on your feed so just people know, hey, I left so and so. I'm over here.
Sure.
Find something in the camera roll.
Yeah.
There's no reason. Okay, he's in the depths, dude.
So selfie video though's okay?
Well, then I'm done.
Right.
No, I'm making
Well,
jokes.
then
I'm
this
not-
guy's done.
If you're, that's what I
He's
was
doing a
Oh,
selfie
he's
video.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, because he has something to say.
So video's okay.
Yeah, video's okay.
All right.
You
but
gotta be
just
talking though. Gotta be talking.
Okay.
Gotta be
No,
talking.
yeah, you can't
You can't
just
be
Yeah.
like,
can't
Boomerang.
just cool
Yeah.
guy selfie
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Can't do that.
no words.
Yeah.
yeah, I can't do that.
If a guy, but a mug shot, like we've seen that before, is
that.
cool.
I like that he brought that up.
Yeah.
That's important to keep in context of this
I mean,
conversation.
look at we've talked about the mug shots before. There's a Morgan Wallen mug shot. There's certainly a Trump mug shot.
Do Democrats do mugshots?
You know,
Or is it just an exclusive?
You're putting me on thin ice here, Alex. You're baiting me.
Is
right
that a
now.
thing?
Is it only Republican?
Guess they don't end up in jail. I don't know.
Seriously.
I don't know.
I'm racking my brain right now to try to think if there's anybody.
We don't know. Oh, the politicians.
Yeah, just
Damn it. Yeah, we're the ones getting framed, and by we, I mean them.
right. Right. Moving on. This is a
Great take.
This is a W take.
W take.
Demetrius.
Yeah, he's in the depths.
What a fire name.
Demetrius.
Demetrius Fields.
Absolutely.
Is
Oh,
this
yeah.
the guy who used to talk to the deer?
Yeah, he's starting 5. Is it?
He used to have the deer in his backyard? Isn't that him?
Hey,
Do you know who I'm talking about?
A lot of selfie videos.
This
from
whole thing, his
guy.
whole feed is selfie videos, so kind of be careful there, Demetrius.
We should just say
I respect it.
it's an absolute L, and then just scroll this page.
Great take. I would never just turn the camera on myself. That would be insane. Yeah, I mean,
selfie video. Selfie video. It's selfie video.
I'm back 3 years. I haven't seen a video not of his face. This is incredible. Yo, consistency is crazy, bro.
know what?
Good for you. He's got some stand-up clips in there. Check him out.
Yeah,
Cool.
He's got 3 more videos he got to make today.
I swear this is the dude who had the pet deer in the backyard.
Shout out to him. Somebody tag him.
Yeah.
We like him.
Demetrius.
Excellent take, by the way.
Love him, bro.
Hilarious.
Well done.
Dude. All right, dude. We got a couple minutes left. Let's get to the people.
Let's hit these,
Let's
dude.
get to the people.
I'm so eager. I've been looking forward to this all week.
Okay, I'm trying to think of what I said. What did I say?
I know what you said. You
On the
said
net positive.
You said we're gonna be in studio. If you want to hit us up with your questions.
Oh, I said therapy too expensive. Therapy's too
yeah.
expensive. We're here for you.
Yeah.
We got some time.
Yeah.
Let us help you out.
Cool.
And we're answering these blind.
Haven't
Here
seen
we
any
go.
of these.
And we keep them anonymous.
Yes, of
Probably,
course.
right.
Yeah.
So we'll cut that
They're
out.
submitted anonymous, so let's keep them.
Okay. You want to read it?
Sure. This one says, we'll say if it's from a guy or girl.
Okay.
Okay. This is from a female.
Okay.
It says, how can I not cringe when I see people posting way too much information on the internet?
Delete the app.
Next. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Close case.
Well, I think,
And we're out of time today.
I think my therapist does this a bunch. It's like, how can I tell my so and so that I want to fire him? And he goes, well, what would firing him do for you?
Nice.
Meaning,
Okay.
why I would say, why is that information? Why are you cringing at that?
Yeah.
Right?
Very nice, John.
Because I look at the TMI, I live for it. I think it's awesome.
Can you define for me what we're talking about with TMI? Are we just talking about like too personal?
I would imagine if they're like on the Facebook and somebody says like, which I've seen them all the time, like way too personal, like in the neighborhood, like this is not. I shouldn't be seeing this from
Understood. You. Okay, I get that.
Me and my husband are in a fight because of his antidepressants are causing him to snore it, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
Why am I seeing? And that's cringy to see.
Okay.
From other people.
So too much personal info.
Yeah.
Got it.
How can I not cringe when I see people posting way too much information on the internet?
How do you deal with it?
I love it.
Okay.
Embrace it.
Why do you love it?
Because I think it's so interesting. It's like here's how you'd answer that.
Yeah.
You screenshot it. Send it to your friends.
There you go.
Make
That's
fun
the
of
answer
it.
I'm looking for.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's the answer. How can I not cringe when I see people posting way too much information on the internet? I'll tell you what. You do cringe. Screenshot it.
Yep.
Send it there. Everybody's got a group text.
Yep.
Everybody's got a trash talking group text.
Yep.
And there's probably going to be someone that rides with you on this topic.
Yeah.
If you have like a take that may be a little wild, you send it to the guy that's going to roll with you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Need that confirmation.
Don't
bias.
send it to the guy that's gonna be like, I don't have a problem with it.
Right.
Send it. Find the person in your contacts that's gonna be like, yeah, that's wild.
Yes.
Roast it.
Yes.
Get some jokes off.
Yes.
And then you feel better.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, that's like when you see someone on an airplane doing something wild, having a phone conversation on speaker, you look around for somebody else to go,
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, dude, I know. And then you feel better.
Yep.
Then you put in your AirPods and you enjoy the flight.
Solved.
Solved.
Nice.
Solved.
All right, this is good. I like this.
Screenshot it, send it to your friends. Here we go.
Let's hit another one.
From a female.
From a female. I do not know how to talk to eligible bachelors. Okay. This is a common problem right now.
Is it?
A lot of my girlfriends are feeling the same way.
What are they feeling?
They're feeling frustrated with there's eligible guys out there. There's
Okay.
eligible girls out there.
Okay.
How do we connect the dots?
They want to meet each other.
They do. Both sides are saying to me in the middle,
Yeah.
I want to meet somebody.
Yeah.
I want to really like settle down.
Yeah.
What do I do?
I saw something interesting on Twitter, I think yesterday. It said like it was like dudes need to stop being so direct or something with it was like a Reddit thread.
Sure.
Dudes need to stop being so like leave us alone. And then somebody quoted it and reposted it. It's like, unfortunately, the dudes that need to hear this aren't listening anyway, and the guys that are like a little bit insecure are now gonna not do anything. And I thought that was perfect.
Wow.
Because if you're like everybody, I feel like is scared of like going too far, or like, hey, what's up? You look great. What's your number? Everybody's terrified of that.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's going to be, some girl's going to have her own podcast and she's going to like out the guy.
Yeah.
You see it all the time. Hey, somebody doing something generally flirtatious in public.
Yes.
Is like, that's out. Because everyone's terrified of TikTok, being on someone's TikTok story.
Yep.
So I say number one, I would say, I do not know how to talk to eligible bachelors. This girl's trying to talk to men.
Right.
All right. So I didn't answer the question at all.
That's okay. I think you offered good context.
Yeah. This girl's cute. No, I'm saying she got that
No,
going
but that's
for
the
her.
problem, though.
Yeah.
Is there's eligible people on both sides
Yeah.
with attractive features physically and personality-wise.
Yeah. That
and
would have a lot to offer a
they
man.
can't figure it out, though.
Yeah.
They're speaking different languages.
So let's
If you're an eligible bachelor,
yeah.
what do you want this girl coming up to you and saying? Or do you want her come? Do you want to approach her?
Oh, maybe. I don't know how to talk to eligible bachelors. I would start out would you start online or you start in real life?
It's hard, man.
It's hard.
I would start online.
Start online.
Yep.
Just like,
Because everyone is scared to get rejected. So I feel like it's easier to get rejected over like Instagram DMs or something than it is in real life.
that's how you're going to test it out.
Yeah. And you can do a lot. You can contact a lot more people quickly on like an Instagram than you can in real life.
Right. So these
Good
are
strategy.
like, let's say we're out where everybody's out at dinner.
Yeah.
You meet a bunch of people. There's someone in that group that you
Think it's cute?
sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you do after dinner? You gonna go follow them?
Right. You met them in person already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I think
that's
so.
flirtatious.
Yeah, I think that's I think that's normal. What's next is what can be
okay. That's
flirtatious.
fine. That's fine. Yeah. So especially if someone tags a photo, everybody's in it.
yes, nice.
Even if not, you could go
Sure.
find them
For
All right,
sure.
and then follow them.
That's not weird.
Okay.
That's what it's for.
That's what it's for.
Yes.
Yeah. So I would say, what I would do would say something funny in response to
A story. IG story replies are such an easy flirt.
if I don't know how
That's
to
a
talk
good
to
move.
eligible bachelors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good move.
But if you're not funny, I don't know what to say. That's what I would say. A joke. If you come up to say, I would like to introduce myself. My name's Katie. That's not this girl's name, but I would
Right.
like to introduce myself. My name's Katie.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yep. Yeah, I'm with it. Let's have a chat.
I'm with it.
Cool.
Yeah. And you know the guy that like is at the club or whatever, and he chats up every woman.
Yeah.
And then numbers wise, you gotta shoot more shots.
You do have to shoot more
There you
shots.
go. All right, I think we got it. You gotta shoot shots.
I think there's a epidemic going on
Yeah.
right now with dating culture. I think people don't understand that it's okay to date multiple people until you find one that you're like, I want to be exclusive with this person.
Yeah.
It's not okay to sleep with all those people, but it is definitely okay to date them and talk to them and get to know them.
I was shooting shots with Lydia for like a year.
Yeah, perfect.
For like a year plus.
Perfect.
Just like whenever she would say, like we started following each other and we didn't meet for like a year, and I was just following her. I was just like lobbing stuff out.
We're just replying to stories, replying to stories. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. And look
Yeah.
at you now.
Look at us now, baby. Except for the eye color thing. Look at us now.
Don't look at that. Yeah. Look at all the
that.
other stuff, though.
Yeah, because here's what I'll give this girl actual legitimate advice.
Yes.
If she responds to somebody's story and they don't respond, or even a heart means like,
Sure.
well, you're still in.
It's just that I saw
you're still
it.
in.
Yeah, it's
I don't hate that.
Yeah.
A scene and no response, you're done.
Yep.
What she's gonna do, especially if she doesn't know how to talk to eligible bachelors, she doesn't feel confident. I'm guessing.
Right.
She's gonna interpret that as, I am not worth it, and that's not true.
No, it's not.
That's not true.
Right.
Even the greatest batter of all time bat 300.
Right.
3 out of 10 times. 6 out of 10 times he didn't get on base. Don't interpret any kind of rejection or failure as you
Yes.
are unworthy.
Yes.
I would say that.
That's
That's got to be in the Bible somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sure
I
it's
think it's
some.
in there
Yeah,
somewhere.
it's either that or
Yeah.
ChatGPT. But I think it's
That's
but
a good one.
no answer is
Yeah.
an answer.
Yeah.
It's okay. So you're not for me then.
Yeah.
Nice. Keep
And
it
that's
moving.
fair.
That's
But
and
what
that's
does that,
hard. But
yeah.
that
But
is
what does
it
that
is.
mean? And in person,
Yeah.
if a guy's at the bar and you can say, hey, what's up? Can I buy you a drink? And that guy says, no, I got a girlfriend. That's tough.
Yeah.
I don't know how you wear that.
Oh, you just say, oh, sorry.
Cool.
Good to meet
Yeah.
you.
Anyway,
Yeah.
what about this guy?
Yep.
Yeah, but that appears to, I think people are like looking at you or watching or caring more than they are.
For sure.
Nobody cares.
That said, it is intimidating.
Yeah.
And, I'm happy I don't have to date in today's world because it is hard. But I think it's just, it doesn't have to be as serious as people make it.
Yeah.
And if you're putting up the amount of shots that we're talking about, where you're going on 1 or 2 dates a week with different people, then it's not as focused on like this one has to hit.
And then if you're like,
there's another at bat coming up, right?
That's
2
perfect.
days later,
Yeah, Tony Gwynn had a double header.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you go, hey, I haven't been on a date in a year. We're going to, you're like, high stakes.
High pressure.
They were like, I don't know. You're like, hey, I'm meeting a guy next week for coffee.
Yep.
Like there's just less pressure on it.
You
got to put up more shots.
There's a show I do called Love You Bye that I'm on.
Yeah.
We talk about relationships and dating. That is something that we talk about a lot, which is like setting yourself up for low pressure dating.
Good point.
So you're you're putting shots up, you're in the gym, you're doing your work.
You're out there.
If this one doesn't work, it doesn't matter. There's another date Friday. And I'm going to be fine.
And what messes up here is this like what are like we talked about that when Bill Simmons did that HBO show. He's like, we're going to do the HBO show. We're going for it, and it got canceled.
Yeah.
They're like, it didn't work out.
That's okay.
What?
Yeah.
So what are you making fun of him for?
Right.
Risking?
Right.
And trying something? And you didn't do anything.
Right.
So like, this girl's in her head like, oh, I responded to this guy's Instagram story, or I went up to the bar. Like, is one of your friends going to make fun of you for this?
Can I answer
What
this
are you doing?
really plainly?
Yeah.
So she says, I do not know how to talk to eligible bachelors.
Mm-hmm.
I would say talk to eligible bachelors
Yeah.
the same way you would talk to anybody that you want to get to meet.
Yeah.
You want to get to know.
What's up?
That's it.
My name's Katie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
how's it
It's
going?
not for
Yeah,
anonymous
it's not. Yeah,
reasons.
it's
but-
not. Yeah.
Yeah, like, okay, done.
What's up?
That's it. And if you guys click, then great. And if you don't, then great. Just
Yeah.
move on.
And
That's
I would
it.
say even, wow, I'm trying to think if you go out somewhere, like you can practice it. Not in like an invasive way. But you can there's tons of people out there.
It's just conversation.
Yeah.
And
you
you're
don't-
friends until you're not.
Yeah.
I like that too.
You don't have to be like, hey.
Flirty
like,
friends, but friends.
You don't have to be like, hey, there's that guy over there sitting alone at the table. Go sit down with 2 drinks.
High pressure.
Way too high pressure.
Avoid it.
If you've never done it,
Yeah.
ask a question to the valet while the other guy's going to get your car.
Sure.
Just be like, what are the bars around here?
This is back to your small talk point.
Yes. What are the bars around here?
Yeah.
Now, don't do it in a way that's like, it's too much.
Yeah, it'll be weird, but
Yeah, I don't know how to teach that, but
you'll learn.
yeah.
The more you try it, the more you'll learn it.
Yeah, people are like, oh, this is being received.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't bother people when they're at work.
Yeah.
Because it's very simple.
Yep.
Yeah.
Set yourself up for low pressure situations and just get to know people.
Yeah.
It's as simple as
Easy.
that.
And then
if
shoot. I tell people about stand up. I go, do stand up 100 times and then
Great.
come back and we'll talk.
there you go.
Yeah.
If you do 5 minutes every month,
Yeah.
that's going to be a high pressure
And
5
all
minutes.
we're going to be doing is dissecting that. Really, you just got to do it. I don't know if the joke's good or not.
Yep.
Do it way more times.
Yep.
Boom. Solved it.
Good
2
one,
for
dude.
2.
Yeah, nice.
Here we go.
Another female.
Okay.
All single Christian men are so cringy. An epidemic that needs your attention, please. I think we've paid it a lot of attention.
We pay that a lot of attention. Have you seen what videos we cover every week? All single
We have a
Christian
segment
men.
called
Yeah.
What Them Christians Do. It's for them.
It's single Christian men.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with this.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. I agree with this.
Yeah.
This is a woman, I'm assuming, looking for one. Looking for a
I would
Christian
assume
man.
that as well. Yes.
Yeah.
I can feel frustration in this.
Yeah. Well, because I think you go to church and you're like, gosh. And they're like, if you they do it, ask you out or something, it's like, it's way too like, all right, dude.
What's the advice here for the females who are interested in finding a quality Christian man, but are having a hard time because they tend to be so cringy?
I don't think you go directly into like the finding a guy at your, well, I don't know. My Bible study is, there's a lot of awesome dudes in there, you know? So I'm like, maybe don't go actually to church, but like there's a bunch of Christian dudes at your gym. But wait, are all single men cringy?
Yes. No, I think
That's what the girl before was saying.
I think what my advice would be here is
Who's it harder for these days, men or women?
What are we uncovering here?
Women.
Yeah.
Yeah, men are not producing a lot.
I think men are in demand right now. Said the man.
Yeah.
Said the man on the podcast.
Said all three of the white men that are in relationships.
Yeah. I think my advice here is, specifically in the Christian men area, is it's a phase.
Yeah.
Not the Christianity part.
Yeah.
The cringy part.
The cringy part.
Let them grow out of it.
Yeah.
I, as a one-time single Christian man,
Same.
feel like I've outgrown most of my cringe. I still have some.
Same.
But
That's a great point.
It's a phase, and I think over time it weeds itself out.
All right. I think most of these dudes are young.
Yes.
I would imagine.
Yes.
And it would be like,
here we go.
Ohio State, Michigan fan.
Okay.
You just graduated. If he's 40 and still like, we're going to tailgate, and like, what? The kids have soccer practice.
Right.
You loved them, and you still are on the team.
Right.
But it's just less making TikToks like the Montana Boys or whatever. The Christian Montana Boys. Is it Montana Boys?
Yeah.
Who are they? The Montana Boys.
Montana Boys, yeah.
Yeah, that they're doing now.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
boys are
Josh
hot.
Benson has a great joke about it.
Those are hot boys.
Yeah, hot. Yeah, but I think Christian men, I think that they think women like this.
Yeah.
They don't.
Well, it's tough because there's an equally cringy woman who does like it. So it's so maybe that's the advice, is that it's like, if you're not one of the equally cringy women and this doesn't attract you, then those guys are just not for you.
Yeah.
There are Christian guys who are single who are not cringy like that.
Yeah.
They're going to be for you. You just got to weed through some of the cringy ones. And also, maturity is a real thing, and you got to let people grow up.
Keep that Christianity, keep it a little closer to the vest.
Yeah.
Yeah. If your personality is Christianity, that makes me nervous.
I agree.
And people are going to misunderstand what I'm talking about. It's not, people could be in as devout of Christians that they would like to be.
Absolutely.
We support that.
Yes, please
As
be.
make it your internet personality. And a lot of people came for us, I think, last week when we were making fun of the girl in Ross.
Oh, yeah.
And the girl with the Kit Kat.
Yeah.
The Kit Kat's. The girl. We are okay with that.
Yeah, it's fine.
But you put it on the internet for views.
Yeah.
Or like, if you are that passionate, stand outside of Ross. I probably wouldn't. I'd be annoyed by it. But just talk to everyone that leaves. I'd like to tell you about my relationship with Christ.
Sure.
And then don't put it on the internet.
Yeah.
And if you want to stand out there all day and do that,
go for it. If you feel like that's what God wants you to do.
if you feel like that's what God,
I'm not going to argue.
But you put
with
it on the internet and gave yourself a makeover to do it. That's why we have a problem with it. That's what the cringy guys are, the ones on the internet.
Yes.
Yeah. If you were posted a reel with music in the background about Christianity, it's probably a red flag.
You posted a reel with music on it, no speech, and pointing at text on the screen.
Red flag
I'm
about
out.
Christianity. I'm out. It should be like red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. Single Christian guys. Wait, what is it with music?
Yeah, with music in the background.
With music in the
no
background
speech.
about Christianity.
Yeah.
Women, this is how you should interpret that. Red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. We solved it. You're welcome.
There it is.
Next one.
All
This is
right,
the last one. We got one more. Two more.
I mean, we can keep going if you want.
Here we go. What does he have to say?
All right, this is from a man.
Okay.
I have an assistant who isn't great, but I know needs the job. How many chances before ...
Fired.
Question mark, fired.
No, not one more.
No more chances.
No.
That's it?
Yep.
Okay.
I only say this because I've been watching a lot, like the NFL, like training camp's done and they got to go down to the 53-man roster.
Yeah.
I saw a bunch of this on the internet and you're like, there's 40 guys that you just ruin their dreams of being in the NFL. And he said the worst thing you can do to them is be dishonest with them.
Yeah, nice.
It's unfortunate, but it doesn't serve either person because they're going on this, like you saying, hey, your work is not good and we love you and we're grateful for you. This is not going to cut it. It might possibly be the best thing you could do for them.
Yeah, and I would say in the fire, I love a be quick to fire if it's not a fit.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
But if you really care about this person, you can give them constructive criticism that'll
Yeah.
help them in their next thing. Here's
Yeah.
why you're fired.
Yep.
Here's how you could have not gotten fired.
Yeah.
That way their next thing, they know what they're doing.
That's it. And I've gone through this before. You say exactly leading up to like today.
Yeah.
Here's what we don't like. XYZ. XYZ. We would like to see that improved. And then you still miss the budget. You still XYZ. We got to fire you.
Yes.
And you know exactly why.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Doesn't help. It doesn't help them though to keep them employed.
For sure.
And then, but you can, you could even give them I don't mind giving them a severance of like a 6 months.
Sure.
Where this is not going to be, but you can't work here anymore because it's going to lead to resentment by the business owner, and then it's going to take the whole thing down.
Yes, it is.
What do we got next?
Here, pick one of these.
Well, this box has enough. Oh, all right, here we go. Well, this box doesn't have. This box doesn't allow enough space, but family going to see a Christian medium.
Okay.
A Christian medium. Well,
Is that kind of...
is that an oxymoron?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or who are they talking to? You can talk to him,
Right.
right?
Yeah, I don't think our faith leaves room for talking to spirits, does it?
Well, we have one.
We have one spirit that
Yeah,
we
and
talk to.
you could talk to him. You
Right.
don't need him to talk to you.
Right.
So and he's going to tell you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think
that's a
Easton
thing.
disagrees.
I'm not
Easton,
sure I understand.
Easton State, like a Christian, like a
like a psychic
who
talks-
a Christian psychic.
who talks to spirits, though.
Yeah, you talk about a pastor? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking, dude.
Yeah, I don't think that's
I never even heard of
something
this.
I'd get into.
Yeah. Now, if you want to go talk to a medium, just know that you can for entertainment purposes only. I talked to your grandma and she said she loves you. I don't.
This stuff weirds me out.
Yeah.
Frankly,
I
so
don't even know if I'm
out on it.
I don't know if I'm qualified to speak on this topic.
Oh, I'm definitely uneducated. I don't know enough. I
never heard of a Christian medium.
I don't think that we're supposed to be communicating with spirits who are on the quote other side.
Yeah,
I don't think that's for us.
Yeah, and somebody's like a witch doctor,
Right.
Is going to talk to like the Apostle Paul or something like that. Make fun of him. I would do
Probably
that.
what happened to the Ross lady.
Great, dude.
She's in there. We'll do one more.
Let's finish on this one.
Here we go. I got invited to an ex's wedding. Should I go?
No.
Wow. Hold on. Alex?
Easton's a hard no.
Alex?
Unfortunately, I'd need more context.
I don't think we have any.
Yeah. So
this has happened to me. Has this happened to you?
no.
This happened to me twice.
Yikes. Did you go?
Neither.
Okay. What was the deciding factor?
I got
that made you
invited
be like,
to
no?
an ex's wedding. Should I go?
Yep.
All right. So I wonder who is this? A
Yeah, let me
dude?
pull that back up.
That's a dude.
That's a guy.
Yeah. So a girl invited him.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like, who's he with? Somebody in a hospital bed there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's still single.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't surmise by that. No, not by that. Because no, dude.
That's
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant, dude.
That's so
not because of
bad.
that. Not
Yeah.
because of that. I was saying your significant other that looks like a yeah.
Because you would have them in the pick, is what you're saying.
That was what I'm saying.
Sure.
Not to, yeah. That's terrible. I got invited to an ex's wedding. Should I go? I feel like let's dissect why you would invite an ex to your wedding.
Nice. Okay. Look at it from the other side.
To brag to them.
To dunk on them.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. And my buddy,
This could have been you.
it's happened. Yes, it's happened to my buddies too. And I feel like it is women do this. Women invite exes to be like, I'm over you. Like, but they're not.
Sure.
I'm over you. It doesn't matter. You can come see me winning.
Nice.
You're still single.
Nice.
I could be wrong on this, but women do that to single exes to dunk on them.
I have an answer. I have an answer that covers all bases. I no longer need more context.
Go.
Did you get a +1?
Yep.
Because then you absolutely go. If you didn't get a +1, you don't go.
You could no.
If you got a +1, bro, go find the hottest, most charismatic woman you can find. And
Yeah.
bring her as your +1.
Yeah.
And just be very casual and
No.
low-key and not showing off anything. Just,
Oh, you don't go hard on the dance floor being like, that guy's so fun?
Nope, it's classier if you just show up and you're just like, yeah, we just came because you invited us. Thanks.
Yeah. Congrats. We're
Congrats,
thrilled
so
for
happy
you.
for you guys.
Yeah.
Great to meet you. Best of luck.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Well wishes. And then you just leave. That's why you go. Because if that's why you got invited.
And then you know she's looking around.
Yes.
Did he leave?
Yes, right.
then you win.
Leave early. Leave early.
Come late.
Have dinner. Leave halfway through.
Well, we're still obviously. You're like, John, you're playing games. Well, she is by inviting.
That's what I'm saying.
We're playing. If you want to play, we'll play.
She started the clock.
All right.
She said, "Game on."
Yeah.
And you go, "Oh, okay.
Okay.
Guess it's my turn."
I've gotten 2, I think, in my life.
Okay.
And I talked with my buddy Tyler about this, and this happened to him, and he asked me if he should go.
Nice.
Yes. So what if you don't get a +1? You bring a +1?
No, you don't go. You don't.
That's the ultimate. Yeah. All right. First of all,
because if she doesn't give you a +1,
yeah,
she's
what are you saying?
setting you up to fail.
Come single.
Right. Come by yourself. Yeah. Well, I know you're still single.
Yeah.
So.
You're obviously still single. You go single and try to find somebody there?
No.
Nah, because that's a risky move.
Try to meet her sister? Is
Yeah.
that what
No, that's a risky move.
No. Because she's going to sit you at the kids' table. So.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Okay, I could be wrong. No guys do this.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
A guy would never do this.
No.
Invite an ex-girlfriend.
The wife would be so upset.
Who's this?
Yes.
No guy would ever do this.
Yeah. I'm sorry, we have a table of your exes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
no.
And how do we know?
Yeah.
How do we know Rachel? But it's if a guy's ever done this, I would love to hear, and because he hasn't. If a guy's ever done this, he never would do this.
It's only in the rare scenario that you guys have somehow remained friends.
If the wives are friends and he,
sure,
but then
maybe.
But I got invited to an ex's wedding. Should I go?
No.
Yeah, because a guy. He's like, every guest he has submitted is going to be like, who's this? How do we know them? He's not going to necessarily go through her list.
Right.
Who's this? Oh, we used to work at the, what's it called together? Do you guys have any romantic relationship? And anyone that I, like, if I've ever dated someone in the past and they got married, I'm not offended. I'm not invited.
No.
You go, and I'm thrilled for you. If we're still, I'm thrilled for you.
Yeah.
Awesome. I understand that based on our relationship, I shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's
Congrats.
fine. We were in each other's lives for a chapter, and that chapter has
no
closed.
hate.
Yeah,
Everybody's good.
Yeah.
We don't. Awesome.
If you're inviting, there's motive.
It's an
behind
L.
it.
It's an L for you if you've invited an ex.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
And no one. I would
Because they're still living in your head, is what that is.
They rent free.
Yeah, they got some real estate up there.
Yeah, they're still living in your head. Chicken or steak.
Yeah.
Okay, and it was fish or salmon or whatever, dude.
Hey, did John's RSVP come in?
Yeah.
Just curious.
Yes. Oh, if you're going to what are they in an inbox these days where they respond with a card? You don't do that anymore.
Yeah,
do you?
yeah.
You're looking through the mail to see if his comes back. He's still winning. He wins.
Yeah.
If you get the invite, that's a W.
Yeah, just
That's
clap
a
it up
W.
for yourself. Call your
That's a
boys.
W.
We're having drinks tonight. You did it, man.
W.
You did it. You won.
Hey,
You won the relationship.
You won it.
You won. Or I'm sorry. You won the breakup.
You won the breakup.
Yeah.
Not if you go though.
No, if you go solo, no.
No, I don't like the.
You say go either way.
No, I say don't go. I think going is weird because then you're trying to get like attention, kind of trying to like win the game, and it's like her wedding. Because if she invited you, she wants you to go. So when you RSVP no, she's gonna be like, oh,
You won.
I guess he doesn't care.
That's the
But
end.
if you go,
you win.
then she's living rent free in your head because now you're wearing a suit on a Saturday, missing out on football games.
Yeah, dude.
Because you went to this girl's wedding.
Yeah, you're tucking in a shirt and putting a tie on, going shoot.
Yeah, you're less petty than me.
Yeah.
I'm showing up with a bombshell and I'm running conversation. Everyone there is gonna love us.
Everything goes, "Who's
and
that
then I'm
Alex
gonna
guy?"
leave. Yeah, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, who's that?
Oh, they used to date.
Is he still here? You got to meet. Oh, they left.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh.
Yeah, he said he had to get to another thing.
Yeah, he's gone forever.
I'd wait till the last day to RSVP.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Out.
All right.
Our
So you're doing
RSVP no.
Yeah. Yep.
And I mean, if you send back the RSVP no. Oh, and the last day,
Yeah.
diabolical.
Buzzer beater.
And then
No.
buzzer beater.
You can even write in the little thing sorry,
Congrats.
me and my wife, or me and my girlfriend are going to Bora Bora, so I can't come. My bad.
There's like no room for write-ins. He just wrote that in.
just on the card in like the margins. Like I have to go buy another Rolex. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I got this meeting I got to go to. God. Dude. Yeah. No,
Money never sleeps. LOL. Best wishes.
my girl are going to Bora Bora. I can't think of any. We're gonna get emails this week.
Yeah, dude.
We're gonna get emails.
Well, let's just do another round.
Yeah, we'll do another round.
Let's just put
That's
another thing
unbelievable.
out.
I got invited to an ex's wedding. Should I go?
Tough.
You should never go. And if you do get the invite, that's consider yourself a win.
Yeah.
You won.
Yeah, I hope
you
this
won
helped.
it. Yeah. That's like I shouldn't probably say this, but maybe if an ex-girlfriend comes to my show, I win.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
That's just
Yeah, you won.
yeah. Right, I think.
You won the breakup.
Yeah. And listen, yeah. Hey,
No, there's a winner and a loser always. Don't try to say
Don't
that there's
do
not.
this,
There's a
Alex.
winner
Don't do
and
this,
there are
dude.
losers in this world, John.
So the relationship has ended.
Yeah.
You're just starting. You're just starting to see. Yeah. Because if she goes, dang, dude, that's the one that got away. Or good for him. Mm-hmm. And the day of the breakup, that's how you need to refocus. Who's going to win?
Yeah.
I mean, if you get an because yeah, anybody that's ever like tweeted at me or tried to get my attention in the inboxes or angrily or good or like, dude, if I acknowledge this, it's just that I've seen it, and then I don't see it. I didn't see it.
Yep.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's it.
Yeah. Never. I got a thing. Hey, real quick, I got a thing.
Hey.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got to go. I have a thing.
And there's the podcast title.
There it is, dude.
Hey, I got a thing. We led it to a buzzer beater with the
title.
a title buzzer beater. I got a thing.
I got a thing.
Oh, let's do it again.
Yeah, let's do this again. I like
was
this
awesome.
a lot. There's so many more good ones
Tons.
too.
And we got thoughts.
Yeah.
Net positive, baby. We'll see you next week.
I mean, yeah, sure. It was
Yeah,
a
you
little
can't go.
weird, But on the net,
But it's the high.
Keep that in.
No, you can't go.
You cannot be
going?
serious.
Yeah, you can't go.
On the net, it's a positive.